Hello, hello. Hey, bisexual Madeir. Hey, Vex. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. I read that as, I didn't know it was soy time. And it's always soy time, to be honest. We're going right in, Kamui. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, Nemesis. No game audio. Oh ho ho, I can fix that. Thank you for telling me. Sometimes I don't notice.
It completely slipped my mind.
Let's get soyed, boys. I am always being a soy boy.
I'm waiting on
So, hi Nem, hi Analogy. Hope you guys are doing well tonight.
It's here!
Could we show some love to Bowie today? I mean, maybe he'll get some kills. May's the main carry, though. Plus, I gotta give some EXP to Leon, too. We gotta get him moving. Here we can position as such. Let's have 16 attack on 6 speed. Okay, so yeah, we can have Saber tank a hit. Or May can even tank a hit, although probably don't want her to. True, this is oddly the Paralog map.
Goodness.
Hi Echo, hi Devin.
Creature. But I have the Seraphim spell in my quiver now. May its light guide your lost soul onto slumber eternal.
Damage types. Oh, it's just explaining things I already know. Alright. Where are you coming? Right here?
Alright, I'll handle this.
I'm ready for
We're gonna go to Convoy. There's really no reason to have food on her.
I'll handle this myself.
I'm at the top of my game.
Leave it to me.
I also miss the pixel sprites.
Ready anytime.
I'm
I'm a sucker for pixel art in general.
Feeling good.
God, these guys are kind of tough cookies. Fortunately, the power of Seraphim and Aura will overcome, I believe. Damn, curve shot doesn't quite add enough power for him to just get the kill. Oh, but if Valbar can give us 1 damage... The second dragon is, my understanding, is only on hard, yeah. Let's go, Leon.
Did I get stronger again?
Ooh, attack and skill. Skill's kinda nice. Gonna pump up that hit rate, you know? speed of 6. This is heal every turn? Yeah. Let's get Bowie out of here because he's going to get doubled. As will Jenny, actually. Kamui doesn't, though.
I'll take care of it.
I think this is fine. I'm pretty sure Mei survives with 1 HP. If my math is correct. Oh, but Leon's gonna die. Whoops. Why did I think he wasn't gonna get doubled? Oh, I must have forgotten to, the iron bow weighs 1, doesn't it? Oh, I like the gameplay in Gaiden / Echoes. It's weird and janky in a way I enjoy.
Whoa, whoa!
That's alright, we'll get him this time. You know, hopefully.
Goodness.
I'm curious, do these guys aggress even if I don't go into their range?
Feeling good.
So that'd be kind of
Ready
nice.
anytime.
Leave it to me.
I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, he's
I'll
weighed
handle
down
this
by 2 by the
myself.
bow. That was why. Mei is protected. Mei cannot be killed at all now. Yeah, by popular demand, I have added a protect redeem. Way to go, Valbar. It's you at 15. Oh, she gets doubled if she's using Aura. She gets doubled for how much? 14. So yeah, being at 15 is... No, it's not okay, because she's gonna cast it again. Invoke strats. I don't think we need to resort to the invoke strats yet. But we'll see. Maybe. Let's see, Bowie doesn't want the smoke, right? Yeah. Jenny also does not want the smoke. Trying to figure out how to do it such that Mei does not get killed. Oh, thank you for the sub, Super Agent. Hey, Panda. I don't have any of the DLC, even the free stuff. I wonder if we could position our guys in such a way. What's your move? Pretty big, right? 8.
What are you thinking?
How far away can he curve shot from? Can he do it from here? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I would have to put 2 blockers. Maybe we can do? Curved shot is pretty poggers. We love seeing 100 hit in Gaiden for sure. Maybe we do just cast Invoke here, because I think that stops them from getting to Leon. We could have Aura kills right now, yeah. Oh no, it doesn't quite. Oh, but Saber can finish it off. So let's say we Aura. Saber! Oh my god, Saber! Come on, bud.
Underestimate the enemy.
That's a problem. You don't even have a weapon, right? So you don't have a combat art. Yeah, I think that Saber miss might screw us a little bit.
That's like more than that.
Because this does not look great to me. Because if I do this, he's just gonna go kill Bowie. But if I don't, then he's gonna kill Leon. Which means we're probably gonna have to reset.
I'm glad you're on my side.
Yeah. Unless we get a dodge. Nah. Hey, Merced.
Sorry, Celica.
Yeah. We got the little legions. Bowie with the shield. I don't want Bowie with it, because I literally don't want Bowie to do anything on this map. The only reason he had to do anything there was because, what's-his-face missed 2 attacks. I think I can just invoke turn 1, and that probably uncomplicates things.
Goodness. I'm ready to roll.
Let's make the homies.
I'm at the top of my game.
All right.
And then everybody can just dogpile on a dragon.
I'll handle this myself. Feeling good.
And then I'm gonna keep Bowie kind of away, in case I need to move him to safety. Here, Valbard. I don't care if Valbard gets attacked. That would be fine. Gotta love that 1 damage minimum. Alright, I'm gonna skip the ally phase. Oh, Radical, they surrounded him. Love to see that.
Okay, I got this.
You go, Celica. Yeah, that works. Aura, God bless.
Or what?
I should have done that in the order such that Leon got the kill, as a bit of an oopsie. True, Celica Gaming, always. Hey, Azure. Oh, he just wants to kill a green unit? That's fine. Try and skip the green phase if I can. Nice. Alright, we're gonna try to give this one to Leon. That's true. This time the favoritism was, like, kind of accidental. Yeah, I wish Jenny had more supports, too. I quite like Jenny.
Ouch! Did you mean to do that?
I did mean to do that, Saber.
I trained hard to get this.
All right, we'll still take a skill level up. That's fine. That was Kamui. Why did Kamui say it? Kamui didn't even do anything.
That was amazing!
Or was he just unhappy watching Saber get hurt? I was about to leave without going to the shrine. Celica's little fireball is very cool.
The damp, chilly air of the cave bears the scent of the ocean. There's no sign of anyone coming through here.
I'll handle this myself. All right, I'll handle this.
Nice job, Saber. Try to get Leon a kill here.
Leave it to me.
FE8 Summoner Jenny. True! Alright, these guys have, what, 8 attack on 3 speed? Oh yeah, they're little wimpy babies.
I'm at the top of my game. I'm ready for anything.
Celica.
I'm pretty strong, you know.
Feeling good.
I'm ready to roll.
It hurts you to not see her double. I mean, she'll get levels eventually. We're just, you know, we had to make our carry. Here, she's doubling with the sword. Hey, MMORPG Al. Hope you're doing well tonight, too. Good to see ya.
Ready to move out.
Yeah, we want to get Leon a kill for sure. Oh, thank you for the gifted membership.
Cannot lose.
Kill this fool. Hi Isaac. There's an LGBT flag because I don't know, I put it there in Pride Month and then I was like, I guess there's no reason to get rid of it really. Hey Lesbabam.
Much appreciated.
How goes it, old friend?
Pretty good, Leon. How about you?
Aw, you know me. I'm always at 110% when you're around.
I'm counting on it. Still, truth be told, I've been thinking about something. You're a rather handsome devil and more than good in a fight. If you could just keep your mouth shut, I bet the ladies would flock to you.
What are you going on about? And what in Milla's name do I
You know, I've
want
never
with a whole
tried
flock of
GTA
women?
Online.
Fighting
I've seen
on your
other
side
people
isn't
play
enough
it.
for me.
It seems pretty
I
fun,
require no
but I've
other
never tried it.
distractions.
Yeah? Well, thanks.
The Leon Valbar
It's
supports
actually
are
pretty
great.
flattering,
I mean, Valbar called him a handsome devil. I don't know what I would do if Valbar called me a handsome devil.
Yo.
Yo, how's it going?
That was an easy one.
All right. I just jammed my elbow into a door frame somehow, so now that hurts.
Oh no. Chat, those of you that aren't here for Thracia streams usually,
Wish
this
it
is
were
Sed.
always
Hi,
this
Sed.
easy.
Hello. I am a project lead / co-lead for the, I guess what's now being labeled as FE5 but different.
I mean, it's definitely FE5 but different. That's like a... That feels like a fair label.
Oh no, I like it. It's just like saying it sounds like, you know, just somehow cute and unassuming.
Ooh, coral. Ooh, I think I need that, actually. I think I need 3 of these.
For the quest from Alessio,
Yeah.
you need one of them you can get from Zofia Harbor, and you need to get 4 more in here.
And do you just get it from, like, farming the coral?
I'll handle this.
Yeah, like going in and out of the anywhere in the dungeon and just hoping you get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I think in my most recent run, I was able to get all 4 of them, like in the first area, like on my first try, without having to like go back and forth and hoping they respawn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, it feels cool.
What is my opinion on this game compared to the other 3DS titles?
What's
I would
it?
say this is my favorite
It's not
3DS
like
of
you
the
to sigh
3DS
so
titles.
aggressively.
I like all of
Is
them.
there some way I
Well,
can help?
okay. I'm not huge on
Oh, it's
Revelations.
nothing important.
But
It's just-
I would say this is my favorite of
I
them.
was wondering, do you think girls
Yes,
should
I
be all
have to
dirty,
agree.
proper and junk? Well,
Although
I
they
suppose I
each
think
they each
there's
have their
room for
charm.
every girl to be herself.
This is the game that like I just like.
They're super nice.
Conquest obviously
Of course
just
you
has
say
good
that. You don't count.
has good, interesting and good design, and then Awakening has nostalgia value for me.
I really like the early game of Awakening. I think it's really fun.
So here's the thing.
Yeah,
Hypothetically,
it's pretty-
just hypothetically,
Conquest, I think, has a really neat reclassing system that I like a lot.
But who never saw me as a woman?
Well, yeah, well,
I mean, in that case,
yeah,
I
I'll
have
say
to
a
be
lot
the
of
problem, right?
Faiths was just like, in terms of gameplay, it was just improving
Oh.
on Awakening's new mechanics. You know, not making like dual strike and dual guard not RNG based.
Yeah, I like I thought the pair
Well,
up updates were good. Although I am fond of the reclassing in Awakening too.
Yes.
The only thing I like about an Awakening is that like it resets your level, which
Really?
like basically says like, hey, if you want like other skills from your not default class line, it's gonna take a while.
Hi, Storm. But yeah, I liked that like not everybody could be everything. In Conquest,
Yeah.
everybody kind of can be, but you have to work for it, which I think is nice.
Yeah, boy, you can like you can choose what they have, what they can be.
Yeah, like it's an interesting decision, I think, what class to let people get into.
Leave the heavy lip.
Damn, he almost hit the... He almost got to where we would be above the speed for the base. But we're not.
At least he's above the attack.
Yeah. Just he kept hitting speed, I was very excited, but he didn't quite,
Yeah, I know. Didn't really make anything of it. It'll be as if he never gained speed.
That is one thing that, I don't know, I have mixed feelings on the way that promotions work in this game. Oh, good job,
Yeah.
Celica. I think it, like, has some interesting effects, like the thing that you can do with, Alm, where you can just, like, not really invest in him, and, like, he still ends up super good because he, well, maybe not super good. He still ends up good because he gets his forced promotion and then he gets the bases. But, like, then it also results in, like, you know, Saber's speed levels, like, not mattering as much.
Yeah. All part of the Valentia experience.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the quests and echoes. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I have memorized all of them. Some of them are really obscure and annoying because like they show up in areas like only once you're well past them.
So
And it
you've
requires
played quite a
just
bit of Echoes then?
Yes.
Okay. I've played it like, I don't know, 2-3 times.
Yeah. No, it was. Yeah, and I bought I bought hard copy on its day of release.
May or a sweep. Yeah, May is definitely popping off, Storm.
But yeah, I think it marks like the last time I think I had innocence in this community, because even back when I was playing Echoes, it was before like, you know, I was part of the like FE5 Little Manster team. And I got into elitism and whatever.
That's the Fire Emblem pipeline.
Yeah, yeah. The only time I ever used the word elite before was for the like old translation of the Paragon scale in FE4, elite. Give me the elite manual. So, how How many coral fragments do you have so far?
Just the one.
Okay. Yeah. So like, by the way, speaking of quests, do you know that there's? Did you see the quest from like the hermit guy in the Priory?
Which one was that?
Where Celica starts. Like when you're recruiting May, Bowie, and Jenny, he doesn't appear. But if you leave the Priory, you know, like you're all ready to actually go to the graveyard. If you decide to just go back, there's this guy who appears and he's like, if you could lay 20 revenants to rest,
I'm ready for anything.
I will give you some holy cheese.
Oh, I had no idea that there was a quest there. That's
And
crazy.
there's a second one actually. It gives you well, you need pretty much the entire game to complete it. You know how you get like you have to get all additional cogs. You have to have all 12.
Mm-hmm.
And if you show it to someone at the Priory, a cleric, she will give you ambrosia, which is this game's defense booster.
Huh.
But you're literally not going to get it until like
Pretty late.
the end of Act 4. Because like the last cog you can get is literally like in Duma Tower.
Mm-hmm.
So like what sounds more realistic? Like, you know, getting that last cog there, and then, you know, eating the tower and therefore losing control of Celica's party, or no, I'm gonna retreat, gonna leave,
And go get a
I'm gonna leave,
Draco
go all
shield.
the way back down to the Priory, go all the way back up, probably have to fight through a skirmish in the swamps, and go through the dungeon again, go through like the 3 or 4 forced battles that are up there, just so I can get that ambrosia as soon as possible. Yes, that is the optimal play.
Yeah, definitely that sounds like it takes a lot of doing. But yeah, I haven't,
Ready anytime.
I didn't even know there was that quest there.
Leave it to
Wait,
me.
I think the most interesting quest it's the last one from Alessio. It's the one where he's in a Greek citadel and he's asking you for 5 steel lances.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what, you know the map in Act 4 where you like finally kill Slade.
Yeah.
If it isn't Kamui.
So depending on whether or not you give Alessio those 5 steel lances, it will change the equipment of Slade and the 4 barons in that map.
Mm-hmm.
They'll either get steel lances or nothing. You know, just have a regular lance based on whether you complete this quest.
And you're only a percent of a percent of the man
So I
Valvar is.
thought that was interesting.
I think you may be overstating things just a tad there.
Leon loves Valbar so much. Get you a person that loves you like
Leon loves Valbar.
Here, we can give Bowie a level up here.
I don't want to die here either.
What could a man do but fall in love?
What?
Oh, he's got thunder. Very good. Now he can chip a little more.
Yeah, no, May can't make fun of him for that anymore.
True! I should have never leveled him up.
Love my love my story gameplay integration. I have fire. I have thunder. You only have fire? Yeah, you suck. And she's right.
I've always been a May enjoyer. I know that, like, there's nothing wrong with Bowie as a unit, but I always use May.
I don't know, but Bowie's just boring. His spell list is like, you know, it's like the same or worse than Luthier's and Cliff's and Noma's. While May, she gets like, you know, she gets aura, she gets big attack.
Is this
then
where I came
Bowie's
in?
just
Should I
like-
go in a circle?
Yeah, you went in a circle.
I'm glad that I noticed before I left.
Yeah, so it really helps. It helps to make use of the bottom screen. Because
Yeah.
Because like when you first enter, you'll see that like you're going up,
Mm-hmm.
You're coming from down, I think.
Alright, here we go. Ooh. Mana herbs. Just need 2 more of those.
Blah. I don't like sea travel, and it sure doesn't like me. I'm nauseous, I'm sunburned, and I'm wind-beaten. I look like death's damp leftovers. But you look fresh as a daisy, priestess. What's your secret? What? Nothing? Nothing?
You like the memory
You look like
prism,
a
Storm?
dappled angel. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, youth is great and all, but don't expect it to last.
Yeah, memory prisms are a must for any.
Does it matter what
For, like,
food
any-
you give him?
You want to give him something meaty.
Or we'll give him some dried meat.
Yep, that's what I always do. I think if you give him something like, I don't know, yogurt, he'll be like, "Kill that. Could you give me something more meaty?" You know, obviously for an FE4 remake, we obviously need a memory prism of how Oife came to be in Sigurd's care.
True.
Or what
If
else?
they ever give us the FE4 remake that I crave.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's other room. There's like probably do like capture things that like actually happen in between the end of Gen 1 and the start of Gen 2. Like people, like, I guess the populace of Gronvale actually reacting to Arvis's Emperor and being like, "Wow, this guy's pretty good."
Mm-hmm.
Because like it's always talked about how like everyone like thought Arvis was a great leader and he was trusted as everything, but you only like see him talking between the actual rulers, not like people's
people,
reaction to
yeah.
him.
I'll handle this myself.
Yeah, I feel like you don't get to see a lot of
I'm ready to roll.
what goes on with Arvis between Gen 1 and 2. You feel like you
Yeah.
use the Echo's engine to make an Ace Attorney style game. I could see that, because like the towns are pretty much like what you do in the investigation sections of Ace Attorney games.
Is anyone really surprised?
Have you thought about whether you're gonna go Dean or Sonya?
Get a load of this.
I put a dono incentive. If nobody does it, then like I usually default to Dean.
Okay.
I'm at the top of my game.
But we'll see what I'm in the mood for when the time comes.
Yeah. So Sonya's funny because she has like 2 relatively unique white magic spells,
Watch my back.
even as a priestess.
Mm-hmm.
But considering how slow her experience gain will be, it's unlikely that she'll ever reach the level to get them.
Right.
She learns rewarp at level 5 promoted.
Well, rewarp's
Which, do you know that-
one.
Do you know what that does in this game?
Does it not do what it does in every game? Is it different?
It's a little more limited. You can warp adjacent to any ally,
Oh, okay, okay.
as opposed
so,
to like
yeah,
wherever
that's
you
a little
want.
different.
And
than,
also,
usual.
I guess the more disappointing part is that it doesn't let you do like what witches do. You can't like warp then attack.
Excuse me. That's true. Sonya does have a support with Jenny, and I do like Jenny.
Shouldn't have tried me.
Yeah, and Jenny does not support anybody otherwise,
Yeah.
which is really disappointing.
Did I get stronger again?
Yeah, it is disappointing. Because I think Jenny's pretty cool,
Milla has seen
but she
us
doesn't get a
through
lot of
safely.
dialogue.
Oh, she's not mandatory.
Oh, there's another coral.
I'm also trying to like figure out like what the better approach is. Like, you know, have tell your story in a game where it's like mostly a lord and NPCs, or to like have half of your cast be force recruited and appears in the story, while like the other half of the cast is optional and doesn't appear in the story.
Yeah, it is
like,
tough.
So you're like Gray and Toby are talking all the time. Where's Cliff? We need more Cliff. Ah!
Feeling good.
I'll handle this
Yeah,
myself.
it is tough because it's hard to like keep everyone in, like all of the characters involved in the story when you don't know who's going to be around. But also, people really like there being a lot of characters. So.
Well, yeah, and also you have to consider things like support conversation progression.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like an important thing is like, you know, are you at like Ray and Claire B support? If so, why are they being so nice to each other in the story?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the part where she's like, don't talk to me. So it's very delicate, and honestly, I kind of have to praise the writers for being able to, like, you know, just like keep things so ambiguous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough balancing act.
Yeah,
Wish it
and
were always this easy.
when I'm trying to like write conditional dialogue in Forseti's cut, the most annoying part is like when a unit is absent from your party, they could either be dead or captured. And it just like feels so awkward to like discuss.
I honestly wonder if at some point in the future, if we're going to see a Fire Emblem game without permadeath. Because I feel like some of the games don't feel super designed around it anyway. Like, I feel like a lot of them, especially Three Houses, feel like the developers are probably assuming that we're going to reset if a unit dies.
Yeah, not good.
At which point, I wonder if, like, maybe at some point they'll try some other consequence beyond permadeath.
Yeah, I want to say Echoes did alright, but I'm not sure. It probably did, because as some of its pre-promotes.
Mm.
You know, like, as like Dean,
I'll handle this myself.
Zeke, Myson.
Yeah.
Conrad's pretty good.
There's a lot of
All
enemies.
right, I'll handle this.
Look at all these enemies.
Just send in Valbar.
Saw that coming a mile away.
Leave it to me.
There is a solution, and his name is Valbar.
Oh my god, these guys move so fast.
The Bone Walkers with a 5 movement.
Or the gargoyles.
Oh yeah.
Is that what they're called in this game?
Yep.
You're not stopping me here.
I'm trying to think what else they called in like
I don't
original
know. I
translation.
wasn't sure what they were in this one. But I thought I switched you to the dagger. Why are you back on the food? Oh, because I reset. That's why.
Yeah. I suppose it's like the one thing,
Feeling
like when
good.
it comes to permadeath, I kind of don't like its inclusion in Berwick Saga, because, well, I mean, I guess it's an indicator that like the characters were designed really well to like be different from one another. But like, if there's like most of the characters you use in Berwick Saga, I feel like you're gonna really like
Big
them.
crit.
So it's like when you lose them, they like do something that nobody else can, so it feels like so crippling.
Uh-huh.
And this is also a game where there's no revival, no way to revival.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of a mess. But yeah, I don't know, there are just some games, again, like Three Houses jumps to mind, where I wonder, like, would this have been better if we just did something else instead of permadeath?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know what the something else would be. I know what, like, some other, like, indie SRPGs have tried. Because I know, like, you had Dark Deity where they had the like, system where when somebody died, they just, lost some stats. And I didn't like that, because that felt like a spiral. Like, if a unit died, they would just keep losing, like, they would lose stats, which would make them more likely to die, which would make them more likely to lose more stats. Then I was like, so it's like almost like the unit died anyway.
Yeah, it feels weird. Like, I'd rather just not have the unit at all anymore.
I should have used curve
Ready
shot.
to move out.
Ready
Bummer.
anytime.
Oh yeah,
Hi,
that's
Frubbles, join us.
Oh, yeah, that makes me think of another cool thing Berwick Saga does. It kind of has, like, you know, like, has, like, different attack commands that are kind of like combat arts. Like there's a skill that most bow users learn called aim, where if you can use aim as opposed to a regular attack only if you're not moving, and it gives your attack plus 33 hit.
Oh, that's quite a bit of hit.
Yeah, it's pretty helpful. Yeah, Berwick Saga's, like, hit rates by default are also kind of unreliable. Personally, I think not unlike FE6. I guess it does give you tools that let you alleviate that.
Well, that's good at least.
There's another one called Pulverize, where, like, it basically for your first attack in that combat, it kind of, like, just doubles your attack, like you're performing a critical hit in FE5. But like if in the event that you miss, it reduces your defense to 0.
Right.
So, like, if Pulverize doesn't kill and the enemy counters, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I know one game that did a thing with permadeath that I thought was, oh, Selk is gonna die. We're gonna turn wheel.
Oh, Miller's turn.
Permadeath is at its best in FE11 because you just get infinite generics.
That's true. Hey, 3D bros. I feel like one game that did something I thought was kind of interesting with permadeath was Grey Heritage. It's like an SRPG studio game. And the game's on casual mode, but on each map, there's like a number of unit deaths you're allowed before you game over. I think it's usually 3. And I kind of liked that, because, like, the thing that I don't like when, like, the reason I don't just play casual mode in these games is that I don't like that it can encourage kind of like the human wave tactics. Where it's like, I'm just gonna throw 800 units at the problem, and I don't care if they die. Like, you can't do that in that game, because you'll game over. So I always thought that was, like, kind of a decent solution.
I'll handle this myself.
Yeah, I like combat arts. I agree, chat. Combat arts are cool.
Ready
they're cool at first, but like it's kind of disappointing that like eventually you find that like certain combat arts are just like so much superior to others. That
yeah,
like
there's definitely.
they're like, well, since all weapons have infinite durability, I'm only ever going to use double lion.
Yeah, there's definitely some that shine
It's a me.
way more than others. For
Yeah.
sure.
All right, I'll handle this.
Okay, I got this.
Let's see, who's better,
here.
Chloe, Citrine or Saline? I would say Saline.
Feeling good.
Or no, Citrine, sorry. Definitely Citrine.
Oh man. To think,
Heavy lifting today.
perma-death, outdated. Breaks my heart. Perma-death is dead.
Well, I think characters have kind of. I think there is something that of a misconception. I think where like I don't know, like there's a common sentiment where people are like, oh, people are here for the characters now. People have always been here for the characters. You guys probably mostly weren't around in like the forum days.
Oh.
But people were always here for the characters. Definitely always a huge part of the game's popularity, even when it was smaller.
Yeah, I remember being on Serenus Forest forums back when Project Naga like first launched. Those were days.
Okay, I think this is okay if I just put Valbar in front of Jenny.
Thank you.
The only way I would be okay with getting rid of Divine Pulse, because I like Divine Pulse, the only way I would be okay with getting rid of Pulse is if they added back Shadow Dragon save tiles. Which I like,
Yeah.
which I think do like the same job as Pulse, but I like them better. But but I do think it's good for there to be something to do that job of like making it less annoying when a boss randomly crits you 2 hours into a map.
Couldn't be FE6. Berwick Saga has a thing where it just lets you save every 5 turns.
Well, and Tearing has the staff.
I've never played Tearing.
Oh, can I tell you about the staff?
Sure.
In the early game of Tearing Saga, you get an item called the Save Staff that literally saves the game.
Nice.
And it
Is
has,
can
like, I
anybody
forget
use
how
it?
many uses. I think it has enough uses that you get to use it, like, roughly once a chapter. But you could, like, theoretically, you could use it multiple times a chapter if you want. It would just be one less use that you have later, you know?
Yeah.
I always thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I gotta properly manage my uses.
I'm up for anything.
Yeah, I will say
Strategy
the
RPG
trouble
moment.
with things where it's like, oh, you need to manage your uses is that, like, I feel like on your first playthrough, it's like really prone, I think, to players hoarding, because you don't know how many uses you're gonna need.
Yeah,
Like, you don't know how many chapters there are, right?
pretty much. That's right though.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a problem. It's just, I think there would probably be some players that would just, like, not use it. Because we already see that with, like, Warp, right? There's a lot of people that get the Warp staff, they're like, what if I need this later? And then they just don't use it.
Well, yeah. Well, hopefully the game is designed so that like warp isn't doesn't have to be, you know, like the optimal safest bet.
Oh yeah. I don't mean that in terms of, like, it's a problem that players aren't using the optimal tools. I just mean, ideally, the tools you're putting in your game are fun, right? Like, presumably, you put a thing in the game because you hope that it's fun for the player to use it.
Yeah.
So then if they hoard it, it's like they miss out on the fun, right? They don't get to use your fun item.
Right, because like what if I use... Well, it's pretty much like, well, what if I need it later? Okay, but you need it now. This is one of those later times. You need it now.
It is later.
Last chapter was later.
No, I don't think you have to worry about it, Storm. I don't think Pulse is going anywhere anytime soon.
It's like, what do you mean you clear FE5 chapter 22 the normal way? Well, I might need Warp after that. But yeah, Advent keeps thinking that we're done with gameplay design, but I'm like, I don't really get much positive feedback from like more experienced players about their liking of the later chapters. I'm like, hey, what if I make chapter 22 at least somewhat approachable without warp?
Mm-hmm. I think there would be, because there are definitely a lot of maps in Thracia that I'm like, I'm not playing this, I'm just gonna warp it.
Yeah, chapter 22 makes it close for me, but I don't really warp skip too much. But yeah, chapter 22 is annoying because like it's so weird. Like the idea is for them to want to like lure you across the bridge, so they could then collapse and be like, charge. They have nowhere to run. But the game just like makes it so impossible to like make you want to even cross the bridge, because like before you get on the bridge, you're in range of like 5 ballisticians, 2 bolting bishops.
Mm-hmm. This is Thracia, Storm, not engaged.
So I'm like,
yeah.
So I'm like, do you want me to cross this bridge or not?
Well, yeah, or like there's definitely some maps that I almost never play the normal way in Thracia.
That reminds me, chapter 22 now has one of my latest endeavors. There are several unused character slots for presumably unused bosses. So while like I mostly recreated them just from wherever felt the coolest, I did include their names. So chapter 22 now has a ballistician boss, which does not exist originally. Seemed cool.
Yeah, it is neat.
But no, the guy's name is Rilk, and he originally just reuses Kemp's portrait.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't.
Not color or anything.
Is this related to the previous shrines? I forget. Like, this isn't taking from the uses of the other shrines, is it?
From the other side, I don't believe no.
Okay, so I can just
only
use,
one like
only
when they're like literally,
and it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give it to Saber. I think.
Although the other one is experience. Honestly, I think I kind of like investing in just raw. Well, it shouldn't matter because you're not taking one over the other. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Storm, I wouldn't worry too much about people on Twitter getting hung up about it. People on Twitter, I have seen many takes on Twitter. Let me put it that way. I forgot if I sprint, Citra gets very upset.
There's one thing I haven't done yet. I have not yet played. I've not used Citra ever yet. Think my my highest. My highest performing console emulator is PS2.
Let me see. Who do I want to give this Shrine of EXP to? Do I just want to give May more favoritism? Or I
Well,
could,
is
I
anybody-
could promote
would anybody-
these guys and come back, or I could just give May more favoritism.
You could, May. Well, and say level 20, May has to get to level 14 to promote in this game.
So that's like achievable. Oh, Frubbles says we should give both to May. All right, you got it, Frubbles. More favoritism.
Also,
to
I'd
May.
say, did you give her like the speed booster?
She got
say, she hasn't-
2 speed at the beginning and 1 attack.
Sick. It's like she's fast.
Yeah.
Was
Nice.
Ooh, more coral. What do I need? 5 of these? Did you say?
Well, you there's one like in the area where the quest is, so you technically only need to find 4 of them, like by luck.
What do I have? 3? How many do I have? We've got 3. Okay, so we gotta find
3.
1 more. Blessed sword. Which, if I remember correctly, is it heavy as shit? No, it's not heavy as shit.
Oh no, Bloodsword's really good.
Let's see.
I'd just give it to Celica, I think.
Yeah, I
That way
think
she
so,
can, like,
'cause
you
it's
know,
not
get-
it
get-
doesn't it's not it doesn't have more might than the steel sword.
Well, right, but and then also in case like she switches to magic, she can still get her HP recovery going.
Hmm. Look, here's the thing you guys got to remember about Twitter, okay? Twitter has 8 bajillion people on it, and people are more likely to, like, complain about something in a video game that they're annoyed about than, like, praise something that they're happy with, because, like, when people are happy with the video game, they just go play the video game, you know? Skill. I think I might give these to Leon, because I'd like him to hit things.
Fair. And he was already at the
Oh
sniper
god, I
skill
didn't
base, so
promote
we
yet. Ah! That was a mistake.
Well, no, he was already at the sniper skill base.
Oh, he
so
is?
He's not,
Okay.
Yeah,
Then we can just give
it's
him
us.
another one now. I thought he might still be
Yes.
below it, and I was like, oh no.
No, sniper base skill is 8. Is up. No, 6.
Okay, yeah, we were good then.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, every time you sprint it.
Yeah, I don't know why,
that,
I don't know why Citra does that when you sprint.
it's like that Mr. Krabs blur meme
Oh my god, it is.
or something.
Alright, let's do our promotions.
All right then. Challenge accepted.
No, I can definitely understand that weird analogy. I pretty aggressively mute on Twitter, and I encourage you guys to as well. If somebody annoys you, hit the mute button. You don't need to hear from them.
I'm excelling.
Obviously, we love those posts where it's like people complaining about all the lance enemies in FE5 Chapter 1. When apparently you have all only sword users.
It's like nobody wants to go to the Marty party.
Yeah.
Why use it in the first place if your job doesn't require you to? I don't know. I think if you use the mute and block functions appropriately, you can build an enjoyable timeline. I like my Twitter timeline.
All right. Handle this. Leave it to me.
I guess it's a little different for me because, like, you know, I guess...
I'll handle this myself.
Not that this is my job, but, like, I do... You know, it is an opportunity to talk to other creators sometimes. But also, I think if you curate your timeline, you can create a positive Twitter experience, but you do have to curate your timeline.
Am I my one such creator?
I follow you. I don't know if you follow me.
I'm ready to roll.
Oh,
Ready
Hey, Bopper, how you doing tonight?
It's weird. Like I literally like don't concern myself with like following people. Like I'm somehow in the habit of just like just manually searching for someone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see what they're saying because obviously the algorithm's gonna read my activity and show me their posts anyway. Because like every other time I open Twitter, I see something from you.
I mean, Lizard does tweet a lot.
I would say it's because I tweet way too much. What's up, Frubble?
Hello. I see you got the blessed sword. Is there anything else you even need to do in this dungeon?
We're looking for one more coral fragment. Or
For
one to two more. Alright. What are we doing?
We should forge the beloved
Can you kill this
Sophia.
guy? Yeah, you can.
Celica has like 6 speed,
Every
if I
time
saw
I've
correctly.
scrolled through one of those apps, it felt like a waste of time at best. That's fair. Like, I'm not saying anybody has to use Twitter. If it feels like a waste of time to you, then yeah, don't use it.
I only have a Twitter because like people kept asking me for my Twitter. Like I don't use it ever.
I got Twitter mostly because of Advent. Advent always post back before like we actually released anything, or I think even like had the channel, the Versailles Cut channel. Advent would post a lot of like our work or even just my work on his Twitter. So I'm like, I'll just make my own thing and become a part of the discussion.
Yeah.
I can't believe May has the same defense stat as Saber right now.
She's cracked, I'm telling you.
Yeah, guys, May is just OP. Nothing to do with favoritism.
I actually agree. Side quests are a cool thing in this game. I have often described Gaiden and I guess SOV by extension as like Fire Emblem if it were like more of like a fantasy adventure RPG. Like it's like if you tried to make Final Fantasy in Fire Emblem, Gaiden is what you would get, I feel like.
I mean, like again, so like side quests are good enough in this game for even me to like bother to memorize all of them, but some of them like just like their timing is so horrible. Like another example is in Ram Village. You know the guy who like asks for the bottle of Ram wine. So,
That was an easy one.
like I talked about at the Priory, if you leave Ram Village and then come right back, there's gonna be some woman there saying, "I was accosted by brigands the other day."
What I'm
And basically she
learning
wants you-
from what you're telling me tonight is I need to start like leaving and going back into locations.
Yes.
Really? Because
Like I had no idea I was missing so much stuff by not doing that.
Although, by the way, what's actually funny is you can achieve this quest with Celica.
Yeah, she can go all the way back to Ram.
Well, that I knew because you can leave a villager there for her, right?
You can leave
Yeah.
Cliff or Faye or both.
My recent
We
run
definitely
out.
can't have left Faye because Faye's got to be our carry in the other route.
Is that a fact?
Faye has gotten, I believe, every fountain.
Nice.
Sure, I'm sorry.
That's
In,
feminism, right?
Cavalier.
This is what feminism is. Yeah, May just attracts favoritism. She deserves it, though. Nemesis.
Look,
Yeah.
I feel like at a certain point, so it was definitely favoritism at the beginning, right? Like, giving her the fountains and, like, giving her a bunch of kills, that was favoritism, right?
Thanks.
But now is she not just the best unit? Like, now, like, I don't think it's favoritism to have her kill things anymore.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
It's just favoritism is a snowball. It always has been.
Yeah. It's you start the favoritism and then you're like, oh wait, this unit's just good now.
Unless you're using like.
I would agree with that, but I'm not a side quest hater. I'm a bad side quest hater, actually. I like Yakuza side quests. I hate Bravely Default 2 side quests. So I like good side quests. But here, I kind of like that, like, it doesn't feel like it even really matters if you don't do some of them. Like, I don't know, I've never felt like it was a big deal if I missed a side quest in SOV.
No, yeah, no, it's not a big deal. You just want to be like, I want to complete it. If you're a completionist, it's fine. Like you don't need any of them really.
Okay, but you have to give up a speed wing for one of the side quests, which sucks.
Is Bravely Default 2 any good? Yes, I really like Bravely Default 2.
Are you?
The side quests are really bad, but everything else is good. I also think, and this is high praise because I also really like Triple Triad, I think it has the best card game minigame in any RPG. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Rebel. I wanted to just gush about Bravely Default for a second.
I forgot what I was saying. I don't remember. I think some of the best side quests are definitely in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which you should play eventually. But I feel like how they're integrated with story events, but also with, like, characters. I'll say that without spoiling anything.
I will definitely play Xeno 3 eventually. I'm enjoying Xeno 1 a lot right now. But I'm not sure, after I finish Xeno 1, I'm not sure if I'm going to do Xeno 2 or if I'm going to take a little break and play 14 Endwalker, because I think if I don't play Endwalker soon, Waifu might actually hurt me.
Okay, but Waifu likes Xenoblade as well, so... Actually, I think we threatened Waifu for Xenoblade 2.
But I'm fascinated to play Xenoblade 2 because it's one of those games that, like, everybody has an opinion on, right? And now I want to have an opinion on it. But I have to play it first. I can't have an opinion yet. But I'm excited for when I get to have one.
Some of my favorite YouTubers have just really bad Xenoblade 2 takes.
Are you a Xenoblade 2 enjoyer or?
I'm definitely a Xenoblade 2 enjoyer. I think it has its flaws, but it is still like my favorite game.
Are you saying it's impossible to have an opinion about a game you've never played?
I wouldn't say impossible. Like, I feel like I can have opinions. Okay, I feel like the type of opinion you can have changes, right? Like, I have not played Death Stranding, but I've seen enough of it to know that it is not a game for me. However, I feel like I can't comment on how effective anything it does is, you know, like if I haven't played it. I can say that I don't think it would be fun for me. That's an opinion I can have. But I don't think I could be like, oh yeah, Death Stranding is bad.
Yeah, Professor Bopper, I definitely agree that Xenoblade 2 can have some filler side quests, but like the voiced side quest content, I think is pretty well done overall, the Blade quests.
Well, I would say that's true of Xeno 1. Some of the side quests are pretty fun. And then some of them are kind of like whatever, you know? It's like it's a mix.
Yeah, but Xenoblade 2, I feel like it makes a very big distinction between like there's like character-focused side quests in Xenoblade 2, and then there's just regular side quests, and the regular side quests are very hit or miss, whereas the character-focused ones are all pretty great, I think.
I do have to say, yeah.
Except for one of them.
It makes me think about side quests in Berwick, which are pretty cool.
What every time
Like, it's
Berwick
like
is such an enigma to me. Tell me about how the side quests work in Berwick.
Well, I mean, technically, there's like paralogs, kind of like in the same way that they appear in Three Houses. So again, Kaga did it first. Or like if this character is still alive and in your party, like a quest after, like a side map after like a main mission pop up for you to be able to do. And then there are other things where, like, before you go on a main mission, there'll be, like, different events you can view. And most of them are basically just like, hey, have X character come to this building on the map so you can receive some key item. And then you can just get money or a cool item later.
Mm-hmm. That's neat.
Yeah.
Here's a question on, like, defining what a side quest is. Do you guys consider, like, the train Bartray to promoted 5 to get Carla thing in FE7? Is that a side quest?
It's a feature.
Do you know about that, Frubble?
No.
Okay,
But, apparently I need to train someone to level 5 to get another character.
So there's a very bad character that you get at the end of the game. Like literally at the very end of the game. There's 2 chapters left.
No, I wasn't sure if you were going to say a very bad character at the beginning of the game or at the end of the game.
Oh, it's both, yeah. You get a bad character. So to get this bad character at the end of the game, you have to take a bad character at the beginning of the game and train them to promoted level 5.
That was the core fragment.
Yes.
You got it?
Just kill these fools.
There,
Got
gonna
it.
kill these guys, then we have
Doesn't
it.
your Celica has like 0 speed? Look at it. Look at her. She's so slow.
So the reward for doing it, the reward for raising the character to promoted 5, is that you get this other character at the very end of the game.
All right.
And I'm harping on like them being kind of bad, but like that's not the point. I just want to know if it's a side quest or not.
I mean, like, I feel like whenever it comes to these definition-y, like where it doesn't really matter what the answer is, because like, is hot dog a sandwich?
I was gonna say it's a hot dog a sandwich question.
I just choose the one that makes the most people upset because it's funny. Like it really does not matter. So
Well,
do you think more people would be upset if we called it a side quest?
Honestly, I feel like this one's not going to upset anyone either way. I feel like people don't feel would not feel as strongly about this. But people do feel strongly about the hot dog one, so maybe I'm wrong about that. I feel strongly about the hot dog one.
Okay.
Well,
How do you feel about is water wet?
I think that one vine has poisoned discourse on is water wet.
Which vine?
Or was it a vine? The video where the guy's like, water is not wet because it implies that it can become dry. And like everybody links it when you have the is water wet debate on the internet, and I feel like
Is anyone really surprised?
This is a good take. This is a good take. Nobody, instructs you ahead of time to get this character up to promote level 5. So I will not consider it a side quest.
Oh, that's a really good.
yes,
argument.
Nothing tells you this. It is if it's a side quest, it's a hidden one.
As if it couldn't even be any worse.
Man, my luck is almost.
Yes. Look how much luck Bowie has. Such a good
nobody
name.
tells you to raise the unit to level 5. It's just a random reward that you get if you raise the unit to level 5.
And also if you happen to deploy that unit in that chapter.
Yes, yeah, you do also have to deploy them in the chapter where the unit.
And also,
I suppose,
but there's more.
If you played FE6, maybe you might expect something to happen with this unit, but nothing tells you need to train them to level 5.
You won't because you don't see because. All right, fine. Okay, I get it. I still I'm having trouble if you're talking about Portrait or Carla.
Yeah, I was saying, maybe if you played FE6, you might expect Bartray to have, maybe you might expect Carla to show up at some point, but, you wouldn't think, oh, I need to raise this unit to level 5.
I think semi-specific, requirements for things in video games can be a lot of fun, but sometimes they're just a bit too random. Like, have you ever tried to evolve Yamask in Pokemon Sword and Shield? You have to take, like, a specific number of damage and then walk under a specific archway in the wild area. Like, why would you do that?
Here's my take on, like, obscure... I didn't even need to do this fight. Whoops. My take on, like, obscure requirements for things.
I'll handle this.
Generally, I like them, but I think the internet has, like, somewhat killed my, like, the mystique. Like, because what I'm reminded of is, like, the first time you play Gen 3 Pokemon. Actually, you're a little younger than me, Frubbles, so I don't know if you had this experience. You're both a little younger
I'm guessing you're gonna say Shedinja?
I'm gonna talk about the Regis.
Oh.
Like, you find, like, this code on the wall that if you're a kid, maybe you don't even know it's Braille. Because you're a kid, right? I mean, it could be the first time you've seen Braille. And then you have to, like, read it and then walk in a specific way, and then the door opens, and then there's, like, this legendary Pokemon, and it's really cool. And I remember when I was a kid, it was, like, the kind of thing that, like, people would talk about in the schoolyard, right? Like, this is the type of thing that made it, like, seem plausible when people were like, oh, if you go talk to this rock every day, eventually you go to the moon and you can catch Deoxys, which obviously wasn't true, but I was like, well, if the Braille cave thing was true,
you can go find Mew under the truck.
Exactly. But now, like, I feel like if that came out today, like, you would just look it up on the internet, you know?
Yes, like, exactly. That's kind of how I felt about the Yamask evolution. Whereas, I guess not quite as the same thing, but when I played Pokemon X and Y, figuring out how to evolve Inkay into Malamar was one of the funniest things. You have to turn your 3DS upside down.
That's funny.
It is. It's really funny.
But I think these little Easter eggs, hidden things that you're very unlikely to find in any given playthrough are like,
Or Brave Axe.
I think they're okay. If it can even be fun if, like, A, if the reward's not that important. And B, if it's like something like that when it happens, you're like, you have like an, like, oh moment, you know, like it's kind of satisfying.
Yeah, I'd agree with
like
that.
If like it happens and you're like, oh, there were hints to this, and now I feel kind of smart, you know?
I didn't get around to playing Tears of the Kingdom, but I think Breath of the Wild was the last time I had a couple of those moments. And Breath of the Wild, I guess, I feel like part of the allure of the game and a lot of like the open world games, specifically in the Breath of the Wild style, is that you don't want to look things up. Like, you can, but the fun of it is not looking it up.
Yeah, well, like, I would say Elden Ring is a good example of this, where I did not finish that many side quests in my first playthrough. But every time I did finish one, it's like kind of cool and exciting, because it was like you had to figure it out on your own, and when you did, you felt smart. And there were plenty of side quests that I just didn't finish. But the act of figuring them out, I found pretty enjoyable. Sorry, we've gone on a very long tangent from is Bartray a side quest?
I'm trying to think, like, what are the secret things in Echoes? There's the secret shrine, I guess. That's in Act 4. Have you ever been to the secret shrine? I'll point it out to you if you haven't.
Sure.
It's on Alms Route in Act 4 before the funny map.
Yeah, point it out to me. I'll see if I remember.
I will. The funny map still exists in this game if you want to go do it.
What is the funny map?
The map with the you like, oh god, you said Gaiden is better than Echoes because it doesn't have the map where you get ambushed by dragons, but it does have that map.
Oh, but do you have to play it over and over and over?
You can if you don't know what you're doing.
Whoa, they do have the map. What?
Yeah, so
Where's the
basically you just have to not finish Celica's route first. And you just keep running your head into it without understanding what to do. That's what I did for a few times when I was playing Echo's
Oh,
Blind.
do you have to run your head into it, or does it run its head into you?
You have to you run your head, you run your head into it.
So, okay. I didn't even realize that
too
was
much.
here. I guess I've always done Celica's, first.
Either
Either that or I just forgot about it.
But you can, the first time, it runs into you, because you don't see it coming.
Yeah, so
Which is-
in Gaiden, you're stuck there, and you have to fight them over and over and over until you finish Celica's.
I say, but even if you do finish Celica's first, I think you still have to fight them like 3 times.
In Gaiden? That's
why-
hilarious.
But that's why.
Hey there, we're just playing some
What do we
SOV
have?
tonight. Hope you're having a good one.
So we have Silk and Expel for, because it's so much better in Gaiden.
All thanks to
That animation is kind of sick. Good job, Celica.
Get a speed level up, please, Celica.
May the
No.
strength-
Celica's
Celica,
never doubling.
please.
Get
Please
the idea of Celica doubling with magic out of your head, because it's not gonna happen.
Imagine using more than one Seraphim in a turn.
Couldn't be me.
Wait, was you doubling with
Okay, I
Seraphim
find
there?
Let's go.
I think that was just one, but let me check. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just
does
one.
Big damage.
This might not even bring May to the level up because of how high she is.
You're not stopping me here.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
there.
we did.
Woohoo! Defense level up.
Why is she so thick?
She's so tanky.
Why is she the second bulkiest unit on this team?
Got in, babe.
The only problem is like she's really bulky defense wise, but like what's it called? Aura still costs like 6 health.
Yeah,
God forbid she doubles with it.
which she easily can.
Which she usually does, yeah.
I think May
Hey,
gets
hey, now,
Seraphim.
Here, I'm just gonna
I
break
think-
these, and if they don't have their core or whatever, we'll go get the one where the quest is.
I think May gets Seraphim eventually, which
She gets it
can,
next level.
huh?
She gets it next level.
Oh, next level? Oh my gosh.
Level 14.
And Seraphim on Celica's route is typically a replacement for Aura because there's so many terrors that it's more power on average.
Like, yeah, I mean, like the extra power from Aura is relatively redundant, and you kind of just prefer the higher accuracy and lower weight on Seraphim.
Alright, you guys ready for more boats?
Boat map, boat map, boat map. This
Yeah.
isn't the Warlock one. This is the one before the Warlock one, I think.
Yeah, see, I hate the third one so much because that cancer is just like so annoying to kill on hard mode.
Counterpoint, that's how you grind for Seraphim on Celica.
Yeah, sure, but like you still have to actually kill him. And it's annoying to do. It's annoying to do that without magic, and he like doubles all your magic users. So like now you're relying on thunder.
Hi, Tasha's. Well, hopefully, I don't always stream Echoes, so hopefully you can catch a different one while I'm streaming something else.
All right.
I still think the over here deployment slot is
I'll handle
kind of
this
funny.
myself.
Where Kamui is making sure the Necro Dragon isn't following you.
Did you end up not using Seraphim versus it?
No, I did. No
Okay.
one, someone proposed that as a dono incentive, but no one ever actually did it.
I'm ready for.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I think so Celica has like a dialogue on that map if she has Seraphim, I think like if she doesn't have Seraphim, like the dialogue is not there.
Ooh, if you can get Celica to level 9 by the end of the act, that can help with the final map of the act.
I mean, that feels
Just
pretty
to-
doable. Have I played FF Tactics or Tactics Ogre? Shockingly, no. I don't know why I haven't played FF Tactics, but I haven't. Oh, good shit.
Oh,
dude.
that guy's
You
dead.
Let's see what
This
other
is the
secret
gay
things
agenda.
Echoes
rule.
have.
This is the gay agenda, it's true.
This is the gay agenda.
I trained hard to get this.
Let's see. Yeah, so here's a funny interaction I found with in this game. So you know how the game added poison weapons? Actually,
Yeah.
you don't really see them until like much later. But actually, in Act 4 in the Fear Mountain Shrine, you have like in certain areas you have like a pretty low chance of finding a rusted sword that becomes a venom sword or a venom edge poison sword.
Mhm.
You can give that sword to Alm, and if he's promoted, when he switches just to the regular bow, it will still inflict poison.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
that's wild. Guys, I think Saber's
pointless,
kinda
but-
cooking.
Yeah, he's cooking, but that's typical Saber stuff. Wow, he has the same bulk as May now.
That's crazy.
And he has,
He's
he has
almost
double-digit luck.
as good as May at being tanky.
He has double-digit luck. It looks so good. I also think it's funny that how Berkut has a luck stat in Act 3, and he just loses it once it's Act 4.
Well, oh, in Act 4 he loses it? Huh. That's really...
Yeah,
Oh,
well, Fernando always has like kind of like personalized stats, and so does Berkut. In Act 3,
doesn't Baku come with a
because-
ring, though? Is that what causes the luck?
no,
No, it's not the
Actually.
ring.
the guy in Act 3, the guy literally just has 5 personal luck,
Ooh, physic acquired.
and then you can kind of tell that his stats aren't the same as a generic paladin at that level. But then once you find him in Act 4, he just has generic Gold Knight stats.
Shots.
That's really funny.
Who comes with the coral ring, which boosts res?
Huh. Interesting.
Also gives you the best combat art ever, Coral Cover.
Coral cover is funny, I will say that.
Yeah. But yeah, and then in Act 3, he just comes with just a blessed ring.
But not an angel ring, got it.
Yeah, no, that's Rudolph.
11. No, these
But you know,
enemies-
there's the thing about Rudolph. Rudolph does
these are chumps.
he does not have a luck stat. Does not have a personal luck stat in normal mode. He does in hard mode. His stats are honestly pretty cracked in hard mode.
Yeah, but you can, like, bait him into attacking Alm a lot, which is not attacking anything.
Yes, but like you would like easily. You could easily one round any of your guys, like under
Yeah.
normal circumstances.
Let's get Celica some
Like
experience.
even your dread fighters, if you didn't like get a lot of speed levels.
Oh wow, not doubling.
But this guy's pretty fast, yeah.
But I think it's funny
He'd
that
be
you're...
doubling if he weren't on the steel, though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's
no,
how
I-
Echo's speed works. It's very rare that no one's doubling someone else.
Oh yeah, because it's a 1 threshold.
It's really funny. I do like the 1 threshold.
Yes, Adam, I knew that about Berkut. Oh, I was talking about Rudolph when saying he has luck in hard mode, but not normal mode.
What is your guys' favorite speed threshold, and why?
I mean, like, wasn't
Speed
it just
threshold?
1,
Like
4,
1
or
to
5?
Double, 4 to double, 5 to double.
I like 4 a double.
I think 4 to double is good. I feel like maybe 3 to double would be the sweet spot, but I don't think we've had that.
We have not.
Yes, you have. It's in FE3.
Oh, duh! I should know that. I'm literally doing an efficiency run of FE3. Yes, it's 3 in FE3.
Although what's also interesting about attack speed in FE3 is it doesn't determine your avoid.
That's interesting.
Like
Also, weight is
unlike
a really
other
big
games.
deal in FE3.
what is?
Wish it were
Wait.
always this easy.
Yeah. 28 javelins, my beloved.
What's my feelings on one-way speed system in Fates, like how steals make it harder to double but easier to get doubled? I liked how steel weapons worked in Fates. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I will say it is kind of cool, like how many special properties they gave, like seemingly ordinary weapons in other games. Like it's cool that bronze weapons give you critical avoid. Steel weapons are fair. Silver weapons feel a little bit that debuff after every time you use it, but understandable.
On this map, I really like to just use Jenny as much as possible because she has the highest base res on your team,
Well, Saber
and
has,
she gets to heal.
Saber has currently... Oh, she has 14. Let's say Saber
Yeah.
has 8, which is quite a bit, but she's got 14.
And then she heals
She cares
off.
not for these guys.
She heals off the miasma hits, but the Mire hits will add up, so don't leave her out to dry completely.
Well, no, I wasn't planning on Jenny solo.
I do currently have a Conquest Lunatic run on my backlog,
I'll handle this myself.
but I last stopped playing it because the ninjas in Chapter 17 are so annoying to approach because they don't attack you if they do 0 damage, but it's really hard to get the sweet spot because if they damage you a little bit, they'll hit you, debuff you, use Poison Strike and Grizzly Wound, and then just knock you down when they were originally doing 2 damage a hit. They just it's annoying.
I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, I could see that. What was I gonna say? I had a
I'll
thought.
handle this. Feeling good.
Oh yeah, let me tell you a little bit about FE3 Frubbles.
Oh.
So weight is a big deal in FE3 because it's just
Holy shit, May! Oh, sorry, I was looking at the what's it called? The attack stat and not the attack minus res.
It does weight is just subtracted from your speed. There's no con or anything.
Okay, so that's what it is in Echoes.
Yes, but weapons are heavier.
Ah, got it.
And in FE4 too.
So there's and I guess an interesting thing about it is that horse units can dismount. So lances are heavy, and frequently it's difficult to double with them unless you're real fast. But your mounted units can dismount and become able to use swords, which they probably can double with because they're lighter. But swords, in a surprising turn of events, are less accurate than...
Lances?
Yes, lances are more accurate than swords in FE3.
I feel historically that makes sense, though. Not Fire Emblem logic-wise, but I probably have an easier time hitting someone with a long pointy stick. You know?
I think I agree. But yeah, the idea is that swords are for doubling, lances are for if you wanna hit the thing that you're fighting.
Actually gets me thinking. I think swords and lances were kind of both like that in the Yggdrasil games too. They usually have the same accuracy as swords, but just higher might and weight.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you pronounce the country? I was calling it Yggdrasil.
I'm just going with. That's what I used to say, but I'm just going with whatever.
I have heard it both ways.
knows.
I do not know if we even have an official pronunciation. We must, right?
We do,
Someone
and
must say it in Heroes, yeah?
Yeah, or an
You want
engage.
to
Like,
guess who?
with how much
wanna guess
Sigurd talks about his game.
Now I'm mad.
You want to guess who says it in Heroes?
says in
Seth
Heroes?
probably says it in Heroes, right?
I'm not sure. I know Kempf does, though.
Wait, are we
I
about to
forgot Kemp
promote?
was in Heroes.
Yeah.
In America.
Oh,
Watch,
this phrase
IS
for
is going to give us a
Reinhardt.
curveball. and
Ludicrous.
pronounce it Troll.
Name one thing I cannot do better.
I mean, that's what Square Enix did that when they hit us with the official pronunciation of Titus being Titus.
Jesus.
Which
know.
I recognize
Well,
that Square Enix has made a decision, but given that it's a stupid decision, I'm choosing to ignore that one.
Well, yeah, that's how I feel about
Whoa,
Arceus.
wait. Oh my.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's actually really cool in FE3 that Iron Lances and Steel Lances both have higher accuracy than the sword equivalents.
Yes.
I like that.
That's why in my efficiency run there's a lot of times where I will fight an enemy with 3 cavaliers instead of just having someone dismount, because if I have someone dismount, their accuracy is not 100%.
Yeah,
You know what?
and and since skill, I don't think skill. I think back then it was only skill that got added to your hit rate, not skill times 2. So yeah.
It's over.
No one gonna talk about how May just got to promotion level,
I've been telling you, May's gonna cook. You didn't believe me.
and Bowie's at level 4.
It's because Bowie is less cool than May. We have sacrificed Bowie's experience on the altar of May getting to promotion faster.
Lizard likes
Yes, this
Silver
is
Snow more than
objectively correct
Azure
take.
confirmed.
I like Silver Snow. Alright, explain your reasoning.
Because May is voiced by Jeremy Lee, who is the voice actress for Rhea, and Bowie is voiced by Chris Hackney, who is the voice of Dimitri.
Bowie's just not at the top of his game. Not this run, I guess. Sorry, analogy. There's nothing wrong with Bowie. I just really like May.
Yeah, he's just not on a roll today, and Milla isn't pulling strings for him, or what? Bowie just isn't still hyper. Let's go.
Let's go!
Look at Jenny just holding off this choke point.
Jenny rules.
Jenny is so
can't hit the
cool.
broadside of a barn, but Jenny rules.
It's okay, Bowie can be May's useless boyfriend.
Hey, we all need a useless boyfriend.
Yeah, Bowie is the partner in distress.
Bowie exists and should be recognized for it. I mean, I'll certainly recognize that he exists. I'll never deny that.
Now get May a pair of pants.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need to move. Yoinked.
Looking through FE3 is what the most again. I say FE3 is so much fun stuff. I particularly like the lady sword.
I really like FE3. I really like FE3. I think it's great.
Yeah, I played through it last night. I played through both books, but it was a long time ago. I remember going on my way to make Lauren's good in book 1, and I wanted to use Kane in book 2. Oh, it was also back when I played Fire Emblem with save states a lot. I gave in book 2 I gave Merrick the Star Spear and I rigged his resistance to 20.
Lorenz is going to be one of 2 possible final boss killers for my run.
Yeah, Lawrence is great. He's got an eye patch.
It's either going to be him or Tomas. They are the only 2 units that can do it.
I know logically that like that's his own character, but I keep thinking of Three Houses Lauren,
Three
which
Houses
is
Tomas.
stupid fucking. No, not Tomas. Lawrence.
Oh, Lorenz. Oh, well, they both have a 3 Houses version.
Yeah. And his stupid fucking haircut that I hate so much. Almost as much as I hate his personality in part 1.
Haircut?
No, not a fan.
Freaking bowl cut.
I think it suits him.
A real blessing that was.
Yeah.
Have I ever sent you the
Because it's
image
terrible.
of Lorenz holding a
It was
gun?
nothing so grand. In fact,
I feel like I've definitely seen it, just being in the Fire Emblem community.
as much
Lawrence
my
holding a
namesake as it was
gun.
yours.
Crivens, but that's a thing to
FE3 is
say.
unironically my top 5
Rivens.
game. I don't know if it's top 5 for me, but it's definitely up there. Maybe it can sneak in. I have to think about it, but I really like it.
Special mentions.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Yeah, like this dialogue.
Maybe she couldn't, but I sure could. Where's the pub around here, friend? Just this way, sir. Just this way. First round's on me, it is.
Now hold on just a... Saber, get back here. Miss Priestess, ma'am, I also...
FE3 is also the first game I feel like I can recommend to people in this series without being like, but you might hate it. Like, I tell people to play Gaiden, but I'm like, you might not like Gaiden.
Yes, well, thank you again,
With
ma'am.
3, I'm like, you'll probably like 3 if you like Fire Emblem.
Its UI just feels like it feels so stiff.
Makes the fighting worth it.
It can also be a little
Like,
slow.
like,
more easily than a traveling minstrel's.
Yeah,
Back on the ship
yeah,
was
you
all
got, yeah,
brilliant.
you gotta make sure you put the cursor on fast. I don't know why that'd be an option.
Medical thing. And you're hardly one to talk, Bowie.
It's a medical thing.
Over yourself after that.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely... I really like Gaiden, and there are definitely certain people where I'm like, you should play Gaiden. I think you'll like it. But most people I'm like, ugh, I don't know if you're gonna like
Not
Gaiden.
at all. I'm proud of you both for all your hard work. I never truly realized how rewarding it was to help others like this.
May accusing Bowie for being a lazy, do-nothing cheater.
To experience it.
That buxom maid offered her thanks.
Sheesh.
If we're allowed to take the fish with us, we should be allowed to take the cats with us. I'm just saying.
I mean, is Celica gonna ask one to come home with her again? No.
Well, if you select
Celica
the different
sees
cats,
homeless cat. Must be easy for them.
she has a different dialogue option for each individual cat, which I think is amazing.
Okay, we can sell the 4 we have, then we'll go get the 5th one. Oh, I didn't mean it. Sorry, Alessio. That was mean of me.
I love how he only takes them one at a time.
I know.
This is peak video game.
You said there's one more around here somewhere, said, right?
It's like a dream. The pirates scuttled, Zofia Castle free. I keep asking people to pinch.
The castle is freed? How do you mean?
Didn't you
Yes,
hear?
torture him
The
for
deliverance
fun.
of
Alright.
Urdesei out of the castle.
I'm gonna...
Word is, they have
Why
a
do you
new
want me to
leader who
torture
led
the man,
attack
Nemesis?
himself.
What's up with that?
He's a young lad.
Probably
Claims to be
because...
the grandson of General
Actually, I'm not going to say that.
Whoever he is.
What?
The boy brought the entire army back from the brink.
General Mike.
Oh, did Sed leave?
Of course I am. Wouldn't do a man.
I
The
think
boys
he's
are
still
talking
in
What
the
happened?
kingdom. A hero's grandson
Yeah,
turned
he's still
hero
here. I wonder if
himself.
he might have just stepped away.
Oh, and the person leading the deliverance is...
It's like the dawn of a new day for us. Think, we've got a hero on our side. The deliverance forces are holding in Sophia Castle for now. But there's talk of them taking up the march again before long. They won't stop till there's nary a Regalian dog left on Zophian soil.
Then they mean to march on the Regalian army? Oh, how can you be so reckless? Celica, is everything all right? You look pale as a shade. Did Bowie tell some stupid ghost story again?
I just died back in.
Oh, welcome
Oh,
back.
I said.
No, I'm fine.
Are we gonna see the reunion tonight? Yeah, I think we'll probably go to the reunion and then stop there.
There's something I need to see for myself
That's not
there.
too far after this, right?
At the castle?
Yeah, you got one more map.
Or so it's like one or two more.
It's been years, Bowie. No one
Yeah,
there
just
would
one more, but it's really
recognize
short.
me as I am now.
What's this now? Nothing. Nothing at all. Just talking about that maid. You know, the lovely one who was asking after you over at the pub.
Did I know that there was a Shadow of Valentia remake using FE8? Yes, I've heard it's very good. I'd
Said
like to
something
play it
about
at some
wanting to
point.
give whoever sank those pirates her thanks.
Did you know that there is a like bootleg version of Gaiden on the Game Boy Color?
Well, mustn't spurn a lady's wishes.
I tried playing it, but I believe it's in Chinese, so I can't really understand it.
Yeah, Sacred Echoes. That project's gotten a lot of support.
Oh, Sacred Echoes is sick. I really want to try it.
Does it have combat arts?
So
I want
long.
combat arts.
Dreamt I might see you, but please,
I don't think so.
not like this. I pray.
Do
this
any
is a horrible
FE8 hacks
mistake.
have that? Is that like a thing that FE8 hacks do yet?
Still,
I mean, it probably has things like swap maybe. You know, like the ones that don't actually go into combat.
Yeah,
Oh, look, it's
that makes
the,
sense.
it's the White Wings.
Patria.
All right, favorite White Wing, guys.
I'm traveling with my
Ooh.
sister Paula in search of our
Because
youngest
quite
sister.
honestly, a combater I loved having everyone learn in three houses was reposition.
We followed them
Repo's
this
so
far,
good.
but now the trail has gone
Reposition's
cold.
great.
I'm an
It's just
S
like-
fan.
So the three
You're an
of us
Est
can
fan?
return
I think I
together
like
to
Yeah,
our
I'm an
Catrium.
Oh, Ma, are you the priestess Celica?
You keep surprising me with the ways you
Oh
mispronounce character
Catria.
names.
Whatever, dude.
Lapis.
I mean, normally it'd be okay, but like, didn't she just say her name?
Yeah, she just said it was
Look.
Catria.
Look.
I am Patria.
No.
Look.
All right, see you later, Katria.
Then she was taken elsewhere.
Yes, the best engaged character, Lapis.
Oh my god. You guys are never gonna get over that.
Nope. It's one thing to mispronounce a name, it's another thing to mispronounce a name when there's voice acting telling you exactly how to pronounce
God
it.
forbid lizards do anything.
Yes, God forbid
Yep.
them.
Now say it with me. Yugdrol. Yugdrol.
Yugdrol.
Jug drawl.
Jugdrali. I say, I love playing the. I love playing the Awakening DLC, where it's like it's the spot pass units against each other, which I might have talked about before. So like you're in one of the maps where like it's like Harden against a bunch of guys from like from FE5,
Sure.
and he's like the Yugdrali fight well. like that. That's a fun word.
Did you hear some pirate dogs made
Thank you,
for the
analogy.
citadel
I'm
with
glad
a
someone
rolling toe?
understands.
Truth, a brave
Robin, did you see? That was Arvis, the villain in every Yugdrali saga I've ever heard.
Sort you cross and live to speak of. Nasty fellow he is.
Well, okay, I will say, in my defense with the White Wings in particular, by the time I ever heard a White Wing voice acted, I had already decided how I thought it was pronounced. Like, I played multiple games with them.
Oh, I mean, me
That's
too.
a fair point.
But
That's a fair point.
although the one I have a hard time getting with is Camus to Camus.
Oh,
Okay, but that's like-
what am I missing? Flower, honey, but I don't have honey.
Yes, but that one's like actually stupid. So yeah.
Faith in Sophia answers to a man called grief. Even the pirate king Barth was but
Also, does this sound like sound like Lucas's voice?
They reuse a lot of voice actors in this game. It could be Lucas. I think it's very interesting that there's only... Well, I guess there's technically 4 of Celica's party members that are part of the main story, but for most of it, it's only 3. It's only Bowie, May, and Celica, and Saber. Whereas Alm has Alm has Gray, Tobin, Claire, and Clive, and Lucas. Which is 5.
Sweet jumping jesters.
Castle. It's huge. I mean, huge.
Huge? Like your defense stat?
I need to screenshot some of the lines where they call Celica priestess and start like using those when I talk to priestess.
Admit it's great.
They have professors in Valentia.
Oh, speaking of, by the way, guys, join the Discord. There's a link in the description.
Can you imagine
Talk
living
about
in a
Fire
place like
Emblem with
this?
us.
With servants and meat pies and...
Which obviously, if you're talking about it, it
right.
must mean that you're complaining about it,
I'm really sorry.
being negative.
Actually, you know what? I think we'll just go on ahead.
Spread the negativity.
I feel like I don't do like a ton of Fire Emblem
What do you
complaining.
mean?
I try to be cognizant of how much of it I'm
You
doing.
don't? No, not at all. Not at all.
But you ain't impressed.
Not that there's anything wrong with complaining
No,
about
I'm very impressed.
Fire Emblem, but like
Speechless, actually. That's all.
I don't know. So here's my thing on gaming criticism in general.
Let's get inside already.
I feel like a lot of times people will like talk a lot about what they
never thought
don't
I'd
like,
set
but
foot
like
in
not
this
what they
house
do
again.
like.
But this is to see
Which I find like at least as interesting, right?
I need to hurry.
Yeah.
Like I'm like I want to know what worked for you. I mean I want to know
Well,
what
yeah.
didn't work for you too, but I want to know what worked for you.
Well, yeah, because I mean, that information is just as valuable for a future game.
I'm like, I could go on for hours about Echo's magic system. I love it so much. Like, unique spell list, and then HP as a resource for your spells.
These men, Saber. They're-
So cool.
I think they're here for me.
Yeah, like, let's see, an example for some constructive criticism I got about the tome overhaul in Forseti's Cut is that I generally made the tomes way too late. So I'm gonna dial back on that a little bit. I now acknowledge that Dire Thunder does not need to be 5 weight.
My name is a greater boon than you deserve. If you would keep your heads, you must depart this place at once.
You dare to? Enough! Ignore the newcomer. Take the girl by force.
Who are you, sir?
My name matters not for the nobles.
Oh, is the points command not working? I'm gonna have to check on the bot.
Unless you wish to
Celica's hair does look very bouncy.
Right.
I feel like I'd really love to just, like, braid Celica's hair. Looks very pretty.
That's like the one thing I don't like about having short hair is I enjoy braiding, but I can't do
I'm
it.
ready for anything.
I don't have enough hair.
Aw, man.
Well, crazy thing, you can make more of that hair.
Well, here's the problem
Yourself.
though. When I grow my hair, it doesn't like grow down. I just get like
You have
Poofier?
curly hair?
like poofy curls. Yeah. It's not conducive. It's not conducive to braiding.
That's fair.
Yeah, I have curly hair too. I am due for a haircut myself.
Goodness.
There you go, you got the level you needed.
I have had someone.
Whoa! Everything but speed. No speed.
She got res. Holy shit. Wait, let
Hey,
me
Cheryl. She'll recover now.
let me look at that res growth right now.
I think it's like 4%.
Do I remember Radiant
Yeah.
on magic weight? I do. Yes, that is exactly my problem. My hair just grows, like, sideways. It's not good.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I can get it to look, a little nicer, but I have to use, like, a fair amount of product to do so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so for reference, Celica's speed growth is 50. Her res growth is 4.
What's her speed base?
6.
Her speed base? 1 second.
6.
Wait, is it really? We haven't gained any?
No
That's
shot we
crazy.
haven't gained a
That's
single speed.
crazy. Alright, we're gonna use the crosswise cut.
It's a good art.
No relation to Forseti's cut.
Tough luck.
At this rate, you're gonna genuinely need the princess base for speed. I've never needed the princess base for, which is 12.
When does that happen?
It's the end of Act 3.
Ooh, that's wild.
Yeah. But you're not gonna gain 6 levels of speed before you get to the end of Act 3.
No, probably not. Or almost definitely not. We might not even
that
gain
means-
6 levels before the end of Act 3.
Exactly, because that would be level 15, which is like impossible to get to.
I'll take care of it.
Your Celica's so freaking slow.
I owe you one.
It's alright, she's got white magic now, it's fine.
That's fair, that's fair.
Also,
always
like,
give-
Seraphim still packs a punch even when it doesn't double.
Yeah. I always give Celica a lot of favoritism. Like, I give her the free boots you get, and then I forge her the Beloved Zofia, because the Beloved Zofia is a really cool weapon. Because it gives Celica a unique art, which has a funny animation with it.
Common thugs.
That's true. My hair probably would go down if I, like, really grew it out, but it would take a long
Alright,
time.
I'll handle this.
When the pandemic hit, I, like, did not get a haircut for quite a while. And it never became good. Similarly, for different reasons, I guess, facial hair is a no-go for me, too. I can't grow a good beard or mustache.
What am I losing my mind over, Storm? I'm
So
losing
what,
my mind
like-
in general.
So did you like grow a lot of hair, but like it just never looks good?
It's really patchy.
Me too.
It, like, doesn't really, like, fill in much. But, like, it does grow on my neck, so, like, if I don't...
Yuck.
Like, I look like a neck beard if I don't regularly shave.
Yeah, 5 o'clock shadow and roll that.
Oh, yeah, no, I am losing my mind about slow Celica. Wow, you really just Masked Knight kill every unit there.
Fall back.
What?
Retreat.
You only got 2 kills total.
Girl.
Like,
Nothing.
Conrad did everything else.
Oh, he crit the one guy, and then he killed the other guy before I could get
The
there.
enemy is retreating. We did it. You have my thanks, good sir.
Sometimes that's just the way it goes.
Huh?
If you're looking for the fop in the mask, he took off already. What was he on about anyway? Some friend of yours or the like?
I honestly have no idea.
Well, ain't that reassuring? Guess we'll chuck that mystery in the pile along with whoever attacked us.
I suppose we will. Though for what it's worth, I still don't believe they were Desai's men. They were more like that man who tried to take me prisoner at sea. But who would want to take me captive? And for what purpose?
So they could braid your hair.
Masked vermin. Fie.
I would. I definitely would.
Now I must
Oh, but you know
explain
that there is
to
actually,
Jenna how we failed to
when
secure the
you're
girl.
in the Desert Stronghold, the place where you get Jesse,
Beg pardon,
there is like a line Celica has, where like if you like click on one of the pots with water, Celica says, "I wonder if anyone would mind if I took a moment to wash my hair."
It's gorgeous hair.
It is.
It's good hair, yeah.
Alms is a little too much like mine. Just curls going, spikes going every which way.
And his hair is green like yours.
You just got your scrawny hides
Yeah.
True.
to kidnap one little girl.
True.
I really want to go back to the boss man empty-handed.
The
Have you
boss,
guys ever dyed your
man.
hair?
I know about this little forest northwest of Sophia Castle.
Me?
Yeah, have you
In
guys
this
ever dyed hair?
forest, There's a village.
I have highlights.
Nice.
Well,
I think I
my if you would like it, I can disclose my natural hair color.
It's up to you.
All right.
I don't think anyone
guess I
can
won't.
dox you with that information, fortunately.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, my hair color is just brown.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I
It's
figured
brown.
out. I figured out who said it just from his hair color.
I know.
The
I
one
know,
brown-haired
But
person.
no, I've thought about dyeing my hair, but I've never done it.
I know, and now you probably have my social security too.
The gay urge to dye my hair has won before. Wait, you're so right. That is what it is, because, like, that was definitely around when I started having urges to dye my hair. It was around when I realized I was bisexual. And I was like,
Well-
now I need to get a tattoo and a piercing and dye my hair.
You can go like a step further beyond and make like dyeing your hair a dono incentive, because that's like one of the most YouTuber things to do ever.
Yeah, although I'm a PNG tuber, so,
Everyone's laughing and cheering.
you know,
But my guts one
Dye the
YouTuber's
lizard
cool.
scale.
Fooled think the Regalian Empire would back down without a fight. Emperor Rudolph's Order of Knights are scary enough.
You know, honestly, if I ever like start uploading stuff on my channel, that'd be a cool thing to do. Like have like have a said portrait PNG, but when I talk, it's really just like the said mouth frames from the game.
there's someone who, they've actually been on my stream before, Roche Jana has like a Roche VTuber.
The Regalian Empire
Nice. Is literally just Roche's FE3 portrait.
It's like no, it's like somebody drew it.
Oh, all right. Is it like one of those like weird looking 3D models?
I think it looks nice. It's 2D. It's not a 3D one, if I remember
Okay,
correctly.
because like I know when I was watching like Japanese guys like play like FE5 hacks, they're like VTubers, and it's like a 3D sort of wonky looking model of Erica, but also it's just a guy's voice,
Huh.
like very deep. I'm like, maybe it's rough if I watch this without sound. Yeah.
Alright, here's this lance I left for myself.
If being a VTuber wasn't like so difficult, it sounds like a lot of fun. Like difficult in the sense of like getting money to get a rig. And
So
stuff.
here's my problem with the rig. Because there was a time... Do I want to hand this over?
The holy cheese is fine. Yeah, the only thing you do not want to hand over is a Pegasus cheese. That is a speed win.
Okay.
Well,
So
I
my
mean,
problem with because I've thought about like getting a live 2D model commissioned. And there are two reasons I haven't yet. Actually, like I have like a fund that I just saved up like the money from the YouTube channel, and I was like, if I decide to do a live 2D model, here's the money for it. Do I want to do that baked goods quest? I could go turn that in. Because I just got honey.
I mean, like this is the last act where you can do movement for free. So if you want to do it now.
Yeah, I should do it now.
So
the two reasons why I haven't are, one, I talked about it once during a stream, and like chat was unanimously like, no, don't change the model, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely keep the lizard.
And two is that
right now it's amazing.
if I did get a live 2D model, I don't want to be like a like an anime lizard boy. I want to be like a lizard, you know, like an actual lizard. So it's kind of hard to find a an artist who has like that in their portfolio, because there's lots of people that do like anthro.
Yeah.
But I don't want anthro. I want lizard.
I want to be 2D, but not anime lizard boy.
Yeah. Well, I want it to be a lizard and not like a lizard person. So like,
I can't believe he said actual lizard. That's like the name.
That's
of
the name.
channel.
That's the name.
That's the name. That's the thing. He said the name.
So
you want yourself.
It would be difficult to find someone to commission that like
My family owes you as well.
has a portfolio where I would look at it and be like, oh yeah, you've done the kind of thing that I want before.
Just like, send the artist a face reveal so he knows how like make the hair look on the anime lizard boy.
Well, that's the thing. It would be really easy to get an anime lizard boy, but I don't want to be an anime lizard boy. All I got out of this was cookie?
You want to be an actual lizard?
It's a good cookie, though.
Holy shit.
By the way, the quest is kind of funny, just like for dialogue, because you know how like ongoing quests like appear on the bottom screen when you're on the map.
Uh-huh.
I think like the last line of that one just says, "Do it for the kids."
That's funny.
Grandpapa? What are you doing here?
It's been so very long, Celica.
Oh, Grandpapa!
And the weird one is in the Steel Lance quest.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that, Storm. That's nice. I like my lizard too.
I fear we lack the time for a leisurely reunion.
Are you ready for a citrus experience, lizard?
I'm going to the Temple of Milla. All that's transpiring in Zofia now is tied to the Earth Mother.
Yeah, I started talking to you because you're like one of two people who's been streaming Forseti's Cut. So yeah.
I really like Forseti's Cut. I'm enjoying streaming it. I wanted to stream FE5 at some point, so I was like, oh, this is like a good reason to do that.
I see.
Cool. FE5 but different.
It would seem you have chosen yours.
I actually started watching this channel a little bit before Engage came out. But I started definitely interacting more because I was very engaged after Focus when it first released.
Yeah, I think I started paying attention to your channel. I think it was only a couple months ago when it was like I think Advent posted a video in our server.
Oh, is it the one where I used Advent's infographic?
Probably. I don't remember, but probably.
It's really you.
Because yeah, there was a Thracia video I made. It was like, you should play Thracia, and I was like, I'm not going to explain all the mechanics, but here's like a nice infographic for how they work.
Look at Celica's hair.
Wait a sec. Celica?
Om gets to braid this for like the.
Hey, are you guys ready for the drama?
I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah.
Om gets to braid this for the next.
About this day for 7 years.
Not the oranges. True. How are we going to prevent scurvy with all of these oranges on the ground?
Missed you too, so much.
Eat them off the ground, duh.
I say Om can braid that. Om can braid Celica's hair for like eternity as long as he doesn't say something stupid in the next 30 seconds.
Wow. That's quite the
He would never.
I'm trying to picture you swashbuckling pirates and
his station wouldn't allow it.
Well, here's the thing, you don't need to imagine Celica swashbuckling pirates. You need to imagine May swashbuckling pirates.
You weren't really
Tom does not know who May is.
Are you?
I just like that they use that word, swashbuckle.
That's a very pirate
Dude, I think
coded
Alm eats
word.
oranges with the peels on.
Other than bloodshed, no?
Yeah, I do.
That's a pretty thought,
He would. He
Celica.
absolutely
I'm
would.
not sure it's true.
Are you
If it
guys
were,
familiar
no one would
with
be
shower
risking life
orange?
and limb on the battlefield.
What, like leaving an orange in the shower?
Sophia
For
So,
like,
so it's a small but
I remember the
active
annoying
Reddit
orange.
community
some kind of accord if we just
of
tried.
people that eat
Besides
oranges
that,
in the shower.
I just can't imagine
Wait,
anyone
eating
really
them?
is the monster
Yeah.
some claim him to be.
oh my god.
To what end?
I think the idea is that you can really like rip into it with your hands and not worry about your hands getting sticky because you're eating it in the shower.
It's
They
called a
they
sink.
describe it as a primal humanizing experience.
You're neither knight nor
Just-
noble.
Just
So
eat it
why
over
are
the
you so
sink.
retarded
What?
like this?
Well, right, but like,
If I
I
didn't know any better,
don't know,
I'd
I
swear
want
I
like
was
my
speaking
hand.
to
I want to be able to
a
like wash my
Your station
hands
doesn't matter,
as I'm
Celica.
eating it. You know.
I'm here because I was called.
But,
I have
like,
a duty to perform, and I'll
I
perform
kind
it.
of want to try it
No more
because
and no less.
they describe this as if like the
Do you
experience
think
of
I
eating the
wanted this
orange in the
fight?
shower
This all
is
started
like
because Lima the
euphoric.
Fourth went and angered the
That's
Empire.
the word I was gonna
If you
use.
wish to point fingers, point them at the ruler who failed his
Euphoric.
people.
Wow.
It's his fault we're in this mess.
Oh, you're screwing it up.
Yeah, exactly,
So
exactly,
what is?
Joseph. It's like
Maybe
eating a
you should
peach
go
over a
become king
trash
if it's such
can.
a damnably easy
I bet a
job.
shower
Yes, okay.
peach would be good too.
Celica,
But consider you could also eat the orange over a trash.
With no idea what royalty entails. And now that you're a hero, I imagine the throne is next on the list. Is that it?
no, it's not like that at all, Celica. I just want to keep Zofia safe. Besides, there's an heir.
Safety. It's all about
Family may have
safety.
survived. If she turned up and fixed all this, I'd happily return to Ram. You could come with me, you know? It'd be like
Oh my
old times.
gosh. That was the wrong thing to say, Alm.
There's no secret princess. The Zophian royal family is dead.
But how can you be...
Enough. Just enough. Go fight your war if it makes you happy. I'm going to the Temple of Mila. Goodbye. You stubborn jerk.
Celica,
No her
I don't
hair.
want to talk about stubbornness. Jeez.
I feel like people give Celica a lot of shit for this scene, but I think her reaction is very...
To leave.
I feel like when people analyze Fire
so
Emblem
much I wanted to
stories,
say to you.
particularly when it comes to
How
Celica
did
and
it end up
Erica,
like this?
people really turn like the logic brain on and like turn off the like the empathy brain.
And also just like the human fight or flight kind of
Yeah, like
mentality. Because like a lot of Celica's mistakes in the story, they're kind of just they're very humane.
yeah, or like the same with like Erica giving the rock. Like yeah, logically she shouldn't give the rock to Leon, but like I don't know, can you like put yourself in the situation and imagine that like the human element?
Yeah, no, it's the pressure.
Yeah.
And then also in the
We're all
case with
here.
Celica,
Let's
which
be
I
on
think
our
was
way.
brought up in like gas videos,
Are you sure about this, Alm?
there's like basically when Celica decides to go along with Jeddah,
You finally see her.
they're like, why are you so
Gods know
stupid?
how long, and you end up in a
And then like from her viewpoint, you want to think of like, all right, well, what else can I do? All my
Yes.
life I've been led to believe that this world, this continent cannot exist without the gods. Now one is gone, the other's going to be gone. I can't think of any alternative on my own. So if I go along with even what this evil guy says, maybe it'll work out. I don't know.
I feel like
I can't
they...
think of anything better.
I feel like they could have positioned her agreement with Jeddah a little bit better, but it wasn't awful. Like, I feel like they could have... I think in the original guidance...
the scene when we get to it.
I think in
I
the
don't
original...
remember it with enough detail.
It's all right.
In the original Gaiden, if I remember correctly from the story synopsis I read, it was that he was like, I'll release Alm the really funny map if you
Yes.
come with me.
It
Yes.
wouldn't be right to keep
Which he
everyone
doesn't say in
on my own
Echoes,
private
unfortunately.
business.
Doesn't he sort of? He's like, if you do this, Alm could lay down his arms.
Yeah,
Like, if you go with me now, Alm will probably not have to fight anymore.
Did you need
So I guess she's kind of like,
me? No, I'm
if I
fine with
perish,
all this. But
then maybe
what
Alm
about
will be
you?
safe.
That guy leading the deliverance.
Celica hasn't learned that ugly people are evil in Fire.
Surely we had time for you to say goodbye.
That's true. Fire
That's
Emblem
fine.
is about how
That
it's
isn't
okay to kill
necessary.
people, but only if they're ugly.
May, I need to reach the Temple of Mila as soon as possible. I know your
Well,
mother
I
will
mean,
reveal a path
she
to
she
save
she learns
Zofia
about the
that doesn't
pirates,
involve
but I guess
violence.
like something about the Doom of Faithful's purple
I don't
skin
know
just
about this, Bowie.
confuses her. She hasn't
She
seen
was
it
acting
before,
all weird.
so you know.
I wonder what happened.
Well, can you blame her?
I wonder, I wonder if that would have worked if like the people of the Doom of Faithful were like depicted as not like decaying, like the Lobster Church and Yggdrasil.
Rightful heir.
Yeah, imagine if they were hot
Candace
instead.
could just go and announce that to everyone. If she did, she'd be made to lead the deliverance.
Like, when you're playing Awakening, like, the Plesians scream evil. Like, you could have made it a little more subtle.
Gangrel and Aversa, yeah.
Tail to the Temple of Mila.
Not to mention Valadar. Valadar is
She'll take
ridiculous.
care of everything.
But yeah, like this guy is way too ugly to not be evil.
But also in Awakening, they're both hot and evil, as opposed to just the evil ones in here in Echoes.
Hold.
What about the witches and Nui Baba?
Oh yeah, sweet. Look, I can't give my opinion on the Act 4 scene until we see it again. It's been too long since I've watched it.
I've no use for thanks. I come bearing a warning. Proceed no further here.
What? I must know a reason for this warning.
The terrain ahead is loose and prone to failure.
That being said, I will say
There are still
I
forces in
appreciate
play who
that
would see you harmed.
the FE
If you must
community
attain the
does
Temple
seem
of
to
Mila,
be like,
strike west through the mountains.
this is a very low bar, an extremely low bar,
You have been warned.
but less hostile to women than it used to be. Like, well, because people used to like hate Micaiah and Erica, and I feel like they're like generally well liked now.
As do I, May. But regardless, this makes twice he's aided us.
I wonder if there's like there's like an actual reason for that, or just like the anger just naturally subsides eventually.
Western route? That would be quite a detour.
I don't
Do we
know.
have any cause to trust this masked fellow in
I
the
suspect
first place?
that like
Sure, he helped us out before.
the
but that's no
audience
guarantee of
broadening
pure
in
motive.
Awakening and Three Houses
was that
probably
bit about
helped with that.
Forces in play who would see you harmed.
Is he saying?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't have
see,
any
I-
like
Turn out
this
and
is
try to
purely
kidnap
anecdotal.
Celica?
I don't have any statistics on this, but like
No. We continue on as
back
planned.
before, like in the
I'm not dismissing what you
GBA
said.
and Tellius
Our purpose
era and
cannot
DS
look
eras,
If we
it
are
was a
attacked,
lot
I have
less.
faith we can
Most of the
prevail.
people that I would run into
Besides,
that played
even
Fire
the
Emblem were
cleverest
like
trap will
other
betray some
dudes.
sign to a watchful
Now
eye.
I run
So
into
as long as we
like
continue to be vigilant,
a,
we'll be all
a
right.
huge range of people. So I don't know if like maybe the audience has just become like a little more broad in the last decade or so.
Well, yeah. Well, now we have casuals in the community.
I definitely...
The
I
two
definitely-
genders,
Yeah,
men and
after
casuals.
And the pitiful
I'll say
See, I definitely see what you're saying, but also I've seen way too much Edelgard discourse.
Oh yes,
for
to
me
be clear,
feel
like I said, we have
yeah.
improved from an extremely bad place. That was not meant to be like now we're not hostile to women at all. Just less than we used to be, I think.
Yeah, the Edelgard Dimitri conversation in Crimson Flower says it all. Must you continue to conquer? Continue to kill? Must you reconquer? Continue to kill in retaliation?
Celica, are you alright?
Must you oppose my killing?
Not
And the art
best
in this game
writing.
is gorgeous.
It's so... Look how ploofy her hair is.
Suspect I'd see you.
I would totally braid her hair on a horse.
It appears I am.
She's so cute.
Thanks to you. I owe you an apology. You warned me this would happen, and yet I...
Do not apologize. But stop allowing petty emotions.
I wonder, you think like you get your fingers stuck in her hair?
Just yourself.
You're right. I cannot...
It doesn't look like tangled enough to get it stuck there, but you can definitely brush it through.
The Sophian
Yeah.
coast is just ahead.
Well,
The road beyond
probably gets her fair share of knots. Maybe.
How can you be certain?
My prey were kind enough to use magic potent enough to reveal
We
their
could start a
location.
braiding train. If we ever have a
Whatever.
Discord meetup, we'll do a braiding train.
Gone again. As sudden as ever. I wish he would at least
Oh,
offer
hey.
his name.
So like I think I'll be around after the stream. Can we like watch some SpongeBob tonight?
Yeah, well, Mr.
I just want
Mass
to
seems
watch.
to enjoy our company.
Oh,
I wager we'll see
yes.
him
I
again.
also want to watch
You're
the new
sure you've
episode
got
of
no
Survivor
guess as to
tonight.
who he might
But
be?
we could do like an episode or two of
I
SpongeBob
have
and
no
then
allies
Survivor.
left in this world, save the ones I travel with now.
Oof.
Gotta watch
That
it.
may sour the mood.
Yes,
Yeah,
Nemesis,
watch,
Forget I asked.
you should go
Watch
across
Sailor
an
Moon.
ocean.
But back to the
Great
matter at
hair.
hand. The road is well and truly blocked now. I don't think
I do kind of want to
that
go
way
to
anytime soon.
like. It
That's a
occurred
lucky
to me
thing
that
we've no
like
need to head that
I kind of want to
direction.
go to more
Now we
conventions. I
couldn't
haven't
go
been to
right
many
home even if
conventions.
we wanted to.
I've been to
And then
no
I was like-
conventions.
Nothing.
I was like, if
We've
I go to
spent enough time
conventions,
here.
I could like
Let's press
potentially
on.
meet people. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Out of this world.
What's that sound?
The ground is unstable around here. There must have been another rock slide. Some distance off from the sound of it. We've no worry of harm to our men.
That's good.
Here, let's. I'll DM you, Storm, because I do want to go to cons.
A report, sir. A cliff has given way along the eastern ridge. The route to the Sophian coast is blocked.
The Eastern Ridge. That's the direction Celica was heading. Oh, Celica. Please be alright.
God forbid women walk on the ground without it collapsing on.
Alright. That's gonna be the stopping point for today. We'll get into Act 3 next time.
Yeah, Act 3 is a lot changes.
And as usual, I'm remembering, I really like this game. It's a good one.
It's such a good.
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
glad this won the poll, because I'm having a very good time playing it.
I've said this multiple
Good.
times before, but this is my personal favorite. I love it so much.
Just like in the series.
Yeah, in the series, this is my favorite one.
So cool. No, it's up there for me.
Oh, sorry, Jose. Hopefully you can catch the next one. The next stream is gonna be, I'm gonna be out of town on Saturday. So it's gonna be, Sunday is gonna be Baldur's Gate, and then I'm probably gonna try to work in the FE8 Iron Man that day too. I'm not sure if it's gonna be before Baldur's Gate or after. Because I have a thing in the morning too. But I'll throw it on the schedule, so you'll see what's up. Thanks everyone for hanging out. There will be a stream Sunday. Other than that, we'll be back to Tuesday, Thursday next week. Have a good weekend.